everyone, I'm back with another video, and today I just kind of have a fun kind of video to share with you. Well, I don't know, maybe it's not fun, I don't know, but anyways, I was watching a video, I don't know, I think it was like last week. Becky and I were chatting, and while we were chatting we were watching different videos and stuff, and one of the ones we had watched, I think she watched it previous to me, was one that Crafting Kate did, and she did a review on the new Amy Tangerine stitching templates, and I thought they were really cool. Like there's a camera with it and different things, and I don't know, you know, whole bunch of different shapes anyways, and it comes with like a little pad and a little piercer and thread and stuff. And I was saying to Becky, I said, you know, everything that was old is coming back again. And because I was telling her, like, you know, I remember doing stitching and stuff in layouts like a long time ago, and so I was telling her about all these different templates I had and stuff, and how, you know, people that, you know, have a hard time purging stuff, or, you know, want to justify why they keep stuff. This is one of the reasons why you should keep stuff. Is because things always come back in style again, you know, like, you know, washi right now is really popular, and probably it'll go out of style, and then, you know, if you hang on to it long enough, it'll come back into style again. But, so anyways, I thought I'd show you some kind of retro templates that I had for stitching, and some aren't as old as others, like some are from Basel, which aren't, you know, super old. But the little town that I live in, we used to have a scrapbooking store. It was in combination with a flower store, and then she closed, and the lady that worked there with her decided to open up a store all on her own that was just scrapbooking. And I remember buying these templates the first day of her store opening, and that was back in 2002, because I still have the stickers on the tags, and I used to help her price stuff, so I know what the numbers stand for, and the 02 is for the year. And these were by Timeless Touches, and I mean, they're not as cool as, say, you know, the template that Amy Tangerine has, but still, depending on what you're into, I mean, you know, these are really cool. And maybe at the end of this video, if I remember, I will pause the video and add on a layout that I did with some of these things, so you can see how the stitching looked, you know, in layouts and mini albums and stuff. But anyways, it was called Timeless Touches. I doubt they're even in business anymore. But I had this one, it was leaves, and then this one was called Borders. And like, these are kind of cool, like little hearts, and, you know, the stitching are in the corners here. And I really like this one here. And then it's got like a wavy one, and this was an alphabet. And I remember using this before, so I thought this was really cool. And then this one I used quite a bit, and this one was called Corners, and you know, you could do the little stitching around the corners and stuff, and you could graduate it. And then I got the small alphabet as well as the capitals. And then this one here was called Border Fundamentals, and the other one was called Borders Elegance. So I thought these were kind of cool back in the day. And then you could buy a whole like case of these cool colored fibers to go with it, not fibers, yarn or whatever to stitch with, and so it had all different colors, and so I bought that when I bought it. And then you could buy the corkboard with it, and I mean, this was so handy. I've used this lots for lots of things, but it's a fair size corkboard, and then it came with the little piercer. And then the other templates that I bought were these Basel ones, and those are what they had in them. And then this one here, which had all the different stitches. So, you know, things that you think, oh, you know, I'll never use that again. I mean, I'm not saying people should hang on to everything, because, I mean, I did a major purge of my room, and I'll maybe do a video sometime of how much stuff I purged. Like, it was a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like, it's just stupid how much stuff people buy. But I mean, I think it just seems to be part and parcel with scrapbooking for some reason. I mean, you look on boards like on 2Ps, and you know, you watch the videos on YouTube, and you know, it's just part of the hobby, I guess, is the shopping and the, you know, buying of stuff. And I mean, I know I don't use nearly as much as what I should use, but I know a lot of other people are guilty of the same thing. That doesn't make it right, but at least I'm in good company. I can justify anything. Just give me a few minutes to think of something and I'll justify it. But anyways, like what I was saying is, you know, like some things do come back into style. So, you know, if something doesn't take up a lot of room and, you know, it's something that you enjoyed doing at the time, then maybe you should hang on to it. Because I know when I was doing my purge, like I purged stuff, like say my stamps, and then I would go back, you know, a couple weeks later, and it was funny because the first time I went through them, there was ones that I was iffy on, but I wasn't quite ready to purge them. And then a few weeks later, the ones that I hesitated on the first time were easy to purge the second time. It's like, yeah, you know, like what am I hanging on to this for? So, you know, if you plan on doing a purge, you know, look at it that way. Like, you know, some stuff maybe come back to, and, you know, think, well, you know, was it something I loved? Was it something that is still in my style? Is it something that I've used so much that I'm sick of it? Or is it something that I just bought on a whim that I thought I would use, and really it's nothing that I'm never going to break out? So anyways, that's my kicking it old school video. And you know, maybe if you have something that you've saved that you've brought back that you used to use, you know, I'd be happy to, you know, I'd be interested in seeing what you have that you've kept and, you know, has come back in style again. I know Becky and I have talked about doing a video of stuff that we bought, you know, when we first started scrapbooking, and you know, do we still have it? And I'm trying to think of what I first bought, and I think a lot of it I got rid of. Like, I don't know if any of you remember that stupid Fisker shape cutter thing with, it had like the big circle and it had the little blade on it and you cut around it. I remember having one of those. And then my husband bought me that stupid dry embosser thing. It was also by Fisker's, and it had like the big plastic templates, and it was like a thing you put on your desk. It was quite big. It was blue, and then you dry embossed with it. I mean, it was so dumb. I don't know. But back in the day, that was the hip tool. You know, that was the hip thing. That was like the big shot of scrapbooking back then. And, you know, you look at some of those things now, and they're just so, you know, dinosaur-like. It's kind of funny. But, and then other things, you know, that, you know, you bought are still in style and you still use. But, you know, definitely the dry embossing, that totally is, you know, gone the way of the dinosaur. Like, I had that light box and the brass templates and all that stuff, and, you know, I got rid of that stuff a while ago, a long time ago. But, so yeah, and I mean, even roller stamps, like, I had, like, roller stamps years ago, like the Heidi Swap ones and stuff, and then they went out of style, and I never did get rid of them, and I'm glad I didn't, because, you know, I have them now, and, you know, they're all the rage now. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to come back and show you the layout that I did using the Timeless Touches templates. Be right back. Okay guys, so here's one of the layouts I did using those templates that I had. And this layout is from a long time ago. This is when like color blocking was really popular, like Becky Higgins back in the day. And so yeah, I used this stitching template here, and I thought it turned out really cool. And this layout, frick, was from 2004. But yeah, so that was my, like, you know, back then this was a happening layout. I mean, you look at this stuff now and it's kind of funny looking, but yeah, like, you know, I color blocked the little buttons and put thread through them. And, you know, I remember when brads were really the in thing, and like printing on vellum, and yeah. And then this layout here, I used the leaf template, and then I stitched around here also with another template, the corner one. And I thought that turned out really pretty, and this was called Autumn. And it's just a picture of my boys. Oh my gosh, they've grown so much. And yeah, it was, you can't really see in this picture because it's kind of dark and the glare and stuff, but our dog is sitting there from years ago, and that fall we had to put him down, and so this is one of the last pictures we had of him. So yeah, so the templates do come back in, those sewing templates. So anyways, everyone, thanks for watching, and take care and have an awesome day, and try uploading a video of stuff that you've kept that's come back around. I would love to see it. Thanks again. Bye for now.